Hello everyone, I am back with tornado videos. It seems to say, you see, looks like you guys very much like that, considering this got 225 views. Thank you very much. That's nice. So we're going to be talking about this tornado, the Gerald tornado. So let's just look at some images of it. We have this tornado, this tornado, this tornado. Oh, look, this is the destruction. This is death. This is another neater. Another neater. This is destruction. Neater. Destruction. Yes. Look at this. Look at this dude. It's just look. It's a bunch of cars just everywhere. It's a bunch of tracks. And it's got. Just seeing some of the turns. Rain. See if we can get a good shot of the massive tornado. You see that? That's a nader right there. You see destruction? It looks like a shovel. It looks like a giant shovel. That's all I got. It's just all the people. See, this is death. Everything destroyed, destructed. This is nader. Another nader. Look how much forms this took. You have a big tornado, a small tornado, a itty bitty tornado, a small tornado, a big tornado, a bigger tornado, a big tornado, and then we have this. This is a multi-vortex. You probably know what this is from my other video. It's literally called the Dead Man Walking because of this. You see, because it looks like a person walking. It looks kind of creepy. Alright, so this is the tornado again. How much people died? So, 20 confirmed tornadoes. Like, more, I don't know, math. 81,000 electricity customers because power outages. Their duration of the outbreak was 7 hours and 2 minutes. Largest hail was in 4.50 inches. 27 people lost their lives when a F5 tornado hit the small town of Gerald, Texas. It was 261 to 318 miles per hour. It was 3/4 of a mile wide. It was in thunderstorm. See, this is the weather. It's the weather. It's in the highest gust of wind was 200. It's graded then with a line under it. I forgot what that was. I'm not good with math. 261 miles per hour is 420 kilometers per hour. It was an F5 Gerald tornado. It was 122 miles per hour, 196 kilometers in straight lines winds in San Antonio, Texas. 30 fatalities, 33 hospitalizations, one $126.6 million in 1997 US dollars. Alright, so the severity of the 1997 Central Texas tornado outbreak was predicted on an unusual spatial and temporal alignment of weather features that highly localized scales. The broader environment was not particularly anomalous for the late springtime over central and east Texas, unlike conventional tornado outbreaks in Texas. I said Texas. In the 1997 outbreak was not associated with a strong trial of low pressure and strong density gradients on the lower troposphere. Instead, the more prominent weather system over the central U.S. at the time was a distant upper low centered over Nebraska, and partially low unprecedented and atmospheric conditions over Texas. Around 12:30 p.m., the gravity wave, cold front, and dry line and low pressure area overlapped near Waco. That's the city in Texas or 70, with a faster cold front overtaking and merging with the nearly stationary dry line. The cold front and dry line were brought together and in the northeast to southwest fashion resembling a zipper. Thunderstorms formed near Waco in tandem with this juxtaposition of features and within a local maximum of surface heat and convergence of moist air. While some storms had spawned around the cold front, the gravity waves passes in the early afternoon hours coincided with a rapid intensification of the first thunderstorms. The arrival of the gravity wave and its particular alignment relative to the orientation of the cold front and dry line may enhance wind shear locally, and despite weak wind shear and a broader synoptic scale, this allowed these thunderstorms to rotate and become supercells. Just gonna skip to the first tornado. There were at least 3 families of thunderstorms that developed as part of the initial southwestward moving complex of storms, composed of at least 16 distinct supercells. Six of the cells formed along the cold front, 5 formed along the dry line, and 5 formed along the gust front implied by previous storms. The gust fronts pushed outwards by the downdrafts of the thunderstorms served as foci for the tornado genesis. Boundaries like gust fronts can provide low-level vorticity. I don't know how to say it. You can figure it out. And rising air necessary for the formation of tornadoes. Some of the days tornadoes were spun up by the gust front itself, while others spawned from thunderstorms with pre-existing mesocyclones. Like, this is what the tornado is. This is hot. So this is the cumulonimbus overshooting top mesocycle, blah blah blah. The first thunderstorm near Waco and McLean County strengthened quickly in response to the highly unstable atmosphere. A severe thunderstorm warning, the first of the day, was issued for the county at 12:50 p.m. Weather radars show increasing rotation within the storm, prompting the insurance of a tornado warning at 1:21 p.m. The storm produced the outbreak's first tornado of 5 miles, 8.0 kilometers of southwest of Hewitt near Louisiana. The same storm produced a second brief tornado near Bruceville, followed by a slower, intense F3 tornado in southwestern McLean County that lasted for 20 minutes. A new thunderstorm developed along the flanking line associated with the first storm. The second storm saw several tornadoes as it expand towards the southwest, including an F3 tornado near Lake Belton, beginning at 2:20 2:25 p.m. and the F5 tornado, Gerald tornado, began at 3:25 p.m. The next radar and Granger used to monitor the storm suffered a power failure and went out of commission at 3:38 p.m. The control switch left it in a proper position and prior maintenance prevented its emergency from power supply from activating. A thunderstorm developing to the southwest later in the afternoon and evening was produced additional tornadoes, including the F3 tornado that struck Cedar Park and the F4 tornado that struck Lakeway. The Lakeway tornado was the first instance of a F4 striking Travis County on record. The final tornado of the day touched down in Frio County and was lifted at 7:23 p.m. Bleh. Alright. So, 1 F5, 1 F4, 3 F3s, 3 F2s, 6 F1s, 6 F0s. So, let's look at the damage of the F5. 30.84 degrees north, blah 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 blah. It cost 40.1 million. It's 27 deaths, C-section on this tornado. 12 others were injured. Parts of Gerald, Texas were struck by a powerful F5 tornado on the afternoon of May 27th. The tornado had destroyed approximately 10% of the homes in Gerald, and at the time the city had a population of about 450 people and had been previously struck by tornadoes in 1987 and 1989. Hardest hit was the Double Creek Estate subdivision west of downtown Gerald. In 1997, Gerald tornado was the first and only known occurrence of an F5 tornado in Wilson County. It was also the deadliest tornado in Texas since the 1987 Sargasso tornado. The thunderstorm that spawned the Gerald tornado began west of Temple along the flanking line, with another thunderstorm early in the afternoon on May 27th. The storm produced several tornadoes in Bell County, including the F3 tornado that impacted communities on Lake Belton. Weather radar observed a strengthening mesocyclone within the thunderstorm, with the speed of flotation rising above 40 KTS, I have no idea. It's 45 miles per hour or 75 kilometers per hour. As the storm moved into Williamson County, it produced 2 short-lived F2 tornadoes north of Gerald at 3:25 p.m. and 3:35 p.m. The latter of the two was a multiple vortex tornado lifted at 3:39 p.m. The Austin and San Antonio National Weather Service Forecast Office issued a tornado warning for Williamson County at 3:30 p.m. in response to the storm's approach, and the warning was put into effect for 1 hour. This was the first tornado warning of the day issued for the office warning hour that the city warned that the city of Gerald is in the path of the storm. Local warning signs were off about 10 to 12 minutes before the tornado struck. It was 13 minutes long. It was over 116 miles per second. Its max rating was F5, 27 fatalities and 12 injuries, 40.1 million damage. Alright, so you want to see more of the naders? See naders. Montage, no. You can see it's lifting up, it's going down. It's going down. Oh boy! It's big boy. See, snowstorm, sorry about that. Negative.
survived it than anything except away from its path.
Houses were obliterated. I'm talking about everything in the house was taken. Their flooring was taken. Bathtubs that you would normally go into were gone.
And they said, hey, we found a body over here, and we found a body over here, and nobody could tell who they are. You could just barely see the figure. And
once you witness it, you never get over it.
The tornado was totally beyond our control, but people just stepped up immediately to try to help, to try to donate, to try to comfort, to do all of those kinds of things, not just for a day, but for a long time after.
May in Central Texas, the stormiest and at times the most violent time of the year. But the first few weeks of May 1997 were unusually calm.
there were hardly any tornadoes anywhere on the plains.
Former TV meteorologist Lon Curtis was an assistant district attorney for Bell County and an experienced storm chaser.
Nobody was having big storms.
Take a look at the satellite from this afternoon and see the explosion.
That all changed on the 27th.
The strongest storms are taking place.
The humidity was sweltering at 6:30 in the morning.
The atmosphere was primed, moisture content was high, and there was an incredible amount of instability.
I had never felt that kind of humidity at that hour of the day.
Then a gravity wave, a ripple in the atmosphere produced by storms in Oklahoma and Arkansas the day before, collided with that muggy air mass over central Texas. Winds and flooding rain roared through Austin.
So folks in the downtown Austin area, you need to take shelter immediately.
A 38-year-old woman killed along Show Creek from flash flooding. Then on the south shores of Lake Travis, an F4 tornado, destroying dozens of homes south of Briarcliff in the Hazy Hills subdivision. A 25-year-old man killed as his mobile home and pickup truck were destroyed by sunset 30.
Alright, so we're gonna be done with that. So I hope you guys like that video. You probably will like this video since you like this video. Where I was just, this was 3 weeks ago. This has 200. Thank you guys for more than 400 views. That's very nice of you guys. Thank you. I'm praying for you. Alright, so this is a longer video than the other one, but I hope you still like it, because I've been getting more experimental with time lately. As you can see, 10, 11, 12, 23, 14, 25, 22, 27, 20, 18. And now this will be 18 minutes long. This will be slightly shorter than this one, but still. Alright, do you guys tie this? But I'm still doing this tornado because, well, I was going to do another video today, but then that fell through, so I was like, okay, let's end up doing this now.